No, but like when he takes him in the water and he pushes his head down, does he make him go down on him? Because he's naked when he gets out.
No. He don't do nothing sexy.
No, you don't do nothing sexy, yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that part. Never mind.
Dana Barrett asked Dr. Venkman, why do you like being a Ghostbuster? He replied, same reason I asked you out, 'cause busting makes me feel good.
Ugh, that's tasteless.
No, ma'am, that's tasteless.
Movie review, bitches!
Just say that you love me.
Tusk, tusk,
Tusk.
fucking stupid. Believe me. Tusk, tusk.
Tusk.
Go
Welcome to Tasteless Adjacent. I am Bone, and with me is Chowder.
Join the Nazi party.
And Slopdog.
If you wish to continue living, you will be a walrus or nothing at all.
And tonight we have a very special guest. You may know her from Angela Does Horror or from Normal World. Rest in Peace was a phenomenal podcast. Angela Boggs.
Is it indeed better to be a walrus?
Oh, she got a fucking line.
Thank you guys.
Phenomenal. Tonight we will be doing Tusk. Angela picked it. And none of us had actually seen Tusk before, so we were pretty excited. You also might know a different in themes tonight because I am on kind of the main mic tonight because Chowder got AIDS and he is slowly dying and his cough is killing him. So you may hear periodic coughs through the evening.
Probably me right with each other. My fucking kid got sick.
It's just right. It's just inevitable, man. Like, yeah. So the more I talk, you may hear me punch out in and out, but try not to ruin the podcast. But yeah, man, my AIDS is acting up, and I just fucking can't stop coughing, and it's fucking horrendous. So rather than ruining the podcast by trying to talk and then randomly cutting out, Bone's gonna take the reins for this ep and just fucking run it, which he's gonna do delicious. And yeah, man. And in the Normal World, fucking sorry to hear about that, dude. Bone turned me on to it. Like many things. He's my older brother, so he teaches me stuff. You know, like when we took baths together as a kid, he would teach me how to flip G.I. Joes off my hard dick and stuff. And you know, or how to get my dick hard, whatever, you know. And we're brothers. We're brothers. You know, brothers. And no, I love you, kid. And no, but he turned me on to your podcast, and it was fucking great. So yeah, you know, RIP. So we look forward to maybe one day we'll hear something new. We'll see what's in, you know, who knows. But welcome aboard, dude. We appreciate it. Thanks for picking this movie.
Yeah, I gotta know what you guys did.
Do you remember? Like, do you know like the backstory? Because like I don't know. Are you a Kevinsmith fan?
Yeah. Well, okay. So I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a Kevinsmith fan. Like, I'm not like I gotta go see the next Kevinsmith movie. But I do love this movie. And so I didn't know what the background of it was, and it all originally started with a podcast.
Yes, correct. So him and Mosier, right, are doing their podcast, Modcast, and then like they're looking through different articles, and I think originally they thought it was real, but I think they originally then found out that it was fake, but I'm not sure on that. But they read an article where a guy was seeking a roommate. You have to cost you anything, but so many hours a day you had to dress up as a walrus and then pretend you're a walrus. That's it. That's the rules. You can't be a human, legit. So he's like, so then they started just riffing on what would that be like if it was a horror movie, and then how it could get proceed. And then they had on their website put walrus yes, put walrus no, and because this is when Kevinsmith kind of stopped making films for a while, and he was just podcasting and like going out and doing shows. And then this started, and he kind of kicked him back up. And so I was like, I wanted to watch it when it first came out. Iffy to watch it when it came out because I was just worried about like, I don't know, stuff is too graphic. It gets me in the chilly willies, you know, because I'm a real puss. And so I'm like, I don't know, you know. And then so I'm like, but like watching it, man, like I don't know, I enjoyed it. Bone, what? I got a cough. Bone, what's this movie about?
Well, so it starts off with Justin Long, Wallace. He is a podcaster of the Nazi Party with his friend Teddy.
Spell it out.
Spell it out. And they go out and they kind of check out, just weird things. They make fun of people on videos. They're making fun of this kid that cut his fucking leg off. And spoiler alert, by the way, we're going to talk a lot of spoilers in this if you haven't seen it. And he goes out to Canada to go visit him. And, unfortunately, the kid's dead. He killed himself. And so he's going around. He's trying to find. And he finds
the
this
sword. With the sword,
he cut his leg off.
Yeah, it's like a play on the Star Wars kid. Like the famous Star Wars kid.
And he finds a note on a bathroom wall talking about this old man that wants to tell a story. So he goes to see him. The guy drugs him, and starts turning him into a walrus. That's about the story. It's a crazy story. Angela, how come you picked this for us?
Well, when I first saw it, it was such a unique movie. I'd never seen a movie like it. And it just instantly intrigued me. Actually, I found out about this movie. I was casually dating this guy. I was at his house and I was trying to put something on the TV. And he was like, "Oh, whatever you do, don't put on Tusk." I said, "Okay, what's that?" And he was like, "Oh, it's this movie that came out recently. It's about this man who turns another man into a walrus." And instantly, I was like, "We have to put this on. We have to watch."
Why did he say not put it on? Or for a second, I'm thinking this is his go-to movie. You know how you have a go-to movie when you're trying to get with a chick or a guy or whatever? Like you put on there's a certain movie, you already know it, the background's there. It's what Night of the Demons was big in our house. We used it to get with broads, and my mom, we even heard her using it to get with guys. It was so weird. Like you'd hear it blaring, and she had a guy over, and you're like, "Oh boy, mom's getting lucky tonight. She got Night of the Demons on." And what? So I was like, "Oh my god, I wonder if Tusk was his fucking go-to." But then you said he was nervous about it, so oh my god. But then you're like, "We gotta watch this." Like, what do we? So you put it on, and then you just fell in love.
Yeah, he hated it. I loved it. And I think that was the last time that he saw me. We were just not a match. Like I'm into that kind of just macabre, funny. I think the movie's very funny. Like there are a lot of comedy elements to the movie, and I just thought it was fascinating. And so I try to turn people onto it, especially people who haven't seen it, because I just love to get people's reactions. They either hate it or they love it. And I just love to hear what people think about it because it's such a wild ride. And in the end, I find it to be kind of a moving sentiment. You know what I mean?
Totally disagree with it. And
I think
I am in the middle. We'll talk about it. We'll get there.
I love the feel of this film. Like it started off with a little bit of comedy, and then it got really dark. It got so freaking dark, and then you got that humor that came in to kind of lighten it up. And by the time you got to the part where he was becoming a walrus, it was just so ridiculous that it took a little piss out of the darkness. And I love that angle. I love the way Kevinsmith did that. It really reminded me of 80s horror. And I am just a sucker for 80s horror. I used to have horror movie night all the time at my house when I was single back in the day. And every Friday night, my friends knew, come over, horror movie night. And this is something I would have played like in a sec. I would have loved to put this on in my horror movie nights.
Just to freak people out and go, what? They're like, what the fuck are we watching? And you're like, oh, dude, watch this. And no, I agree with that. It does have that good aspect of it. I thought that was good. It's just the ending. I think I have a mixed opinion, but like I said, we'll get there. But I think for all in all, it was pretty good. I love the fact though, like he's just playing with the walrus stick like a fool in front of the guy because he insults him to his face. He doesn't even realize it. He's like people or whatever. He's like, present included. He's like, oh, thanks a lot. He's like, you're welcome. So he knows he's a fool right away, right? And I'm like, oh my god. All I think of is like, and I'm not trying to like think too highly of myself, but like I would get walrus because I'm a fucking idiot. I like to goof around. Like he's jerking off the fucking walrus dick and blowing it in his own face, and I'm like, oh my god, that's like I would do that 1,000,000%. I would try to put it in my mouth or something. You know what I mean? Or I'd be like, oh, look at this dick, old man. I tried like, hey, let's go mouth to mouth on it, or something stupid, and then really just insult him. He'd be like, "What the fuck?" And he probably wouldn't even want me as a walrus. He'd be like, "You fat fuck, or you probably can't even fit in the suit, and you're annoying me. I don't want a walrus if it's you. I'd rather die alone." Just upset the crazy old guy.
So does anybody know, like, Yoga Hosers is put as a sequel to this film? Is it actually a direct sequel? Does anybody know?
No.
It's just two girls from the convenience store. It's like a continuation of their story, but it has nothing to do with this movie, really.
So Kevinsmith just wanted to get his daughter work.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I think Depp is in that one as well.
I don't know.
I liked Johnny Depp in this film. I thought he was very funny. I almost didn't notice it was him at first. I love when the girlfriend's asking, kind of like, well, was he sexually, like, and he's just like, oh, no, he don't do anything sex with them. It's that line. I watched this movie a couple times this week. It just made me laugh so hard.
I like what they call the killer. What do they call the ex?
Wait, what is it? Who called the killer?
Johnny Depp's detective character. Yeah, he said, "Oh, the detectives call him the ex-wife."
First wife.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the first wife. The first wife, because she don't let you talk and you don't really have sex with her.
Fuck you. Yeah. I also love how many times you refer to the hockey player Gregory Gumtree as the hockey player Gregory Gumtree.
I know. So good. Originally, that Kevinsmith wanted Quentin Tarantino to play that role, and I don't think it wouldn't hit as well. I think
he thought he was asking him to play the Michael Parks character.
Yeah,
and he actually wanted him to play. So it was a big misunderstanding. But yeah, but he still ended up.
I think it was a good misunderstanding though, because as much as I love Quentin Tarantino, I think Johnny Depp that kookiness really helped develop that character.
Wait, Angela. So was it Depp or was it Tarantino who had the mix-up?
It was Tarantino who had it mixed up. He thought that Kevinsmith was asking him to play Michael Parks, the bad guy character, instead of Guy Lapointe, the Johnny Depp character. So he was like, "No, I don't think so."
That's great. Yeah, dude, I thought like it was just like. It had some I expected more, which I guess I'm glad I didn't get it more, but I expected more like walrus sewing. You know what I mean? I expected more of showing the gore of it, and I think that's why I avoided watching it for so long, because I was so nervous I was gonna see, even though it's a movie, and anytime my kids freaked out by something, I'm like, it's just makeup, it's just blah blah blah. Fucking old man River here, he's got his hands between his eyeballs, looking we watched Terrifier for the first time. As I'm telling him, it's okay, buddy, it's okay. I'm peeking through my fingers like a fucking child as I'm watching it. And I'm like, I can't watch it. He's stabbing him in the face, and I'm like, and
yeah.
So, yeah. I'm like,
this is a little more subtle. The disturbing aspects of this movie are just kind of in the way that Johnny Depp acts in that suit. Is very. I find it very good. With it, the things he does with his eyes alone are just very. I find that more disturbing than any scenes where they're showing him getting his arms sewn to his body.
His eyes. You're like, what happened to my Captain? Fucking whatever his face is. You're like, whatever, my sexy Depp. You made him this fucking gook, this goon, and slip of words, good grief. I didn't mean that. I meant goon. He's not even Chinese.
Just accidental racism.
That's amazing. Keep it.
No, absolutely. No, but I know what you mean. Wallace in the suit, too, in that walrus suit, you don't have to see him getting put in it, because it's just so horrifying to think of yourself sewn into a suit and him just screaming, and you can see he's trying to pull himself out that fold between the neck and the body, and especially scenes where he gets dragged into the water and stuff. Imagine you just can't, you have no legs, your arms are sewn to your body, and you're just floating here in some suit and sinking. And then he sees the walrus, like the other walrus guy in the bottom, like all just a skeleton. Oh,
That's where you realize he's
Yeah.
done it before, and you're like, "What the fuck?" And then, like, when he comes up, like, I don't know about you, but like, I thought, like, what would you do in that situation? Like I thought, what would you do? And I just the hopelessness that you would feel of you're like, I'm fucked. Like, there's no one. I don't even think anybody would find you. To be honest with you, I don't think he would have been found. Like, I think you would just be fucking taken out as a walrus. And then you would have died there because now you killed that fucker. And hashtag enjoy the hang. You know, if you ever, like we said with the spoilers, we're talking about this whole thing front and back. And but like you would, you know what I mean? I after he kills that guy, like you would just die. There's nothing to eat, and this is not whatever. And you were talking about the end, how you liked it, how you went to the sanctuary. I listened to because they play the podcast at the end of, or part of the podcast at the end of the credits. And the thing is, he went full walrus, right? So he went full walrus, so he couldn't come back. That's why he's living in that sanctuary. But to me, I'm like, wouldn't they have tried to just be like, let's bring him somewhere, let's cut him out of this goddamn suit, let's try to unattach his arms, let's try to bring him back from full walrus, or at least let him sit in a home for an asylum or something, not in a goddamn pen in the back. Like, I don't know. That's what my mind went. Is like they wouldn't try to save him. She's just gonna bring like, hey, I'm bringing you a fish and fucking your friend. Boom. You know what I mean? Like, good day to you. She double effed him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But what do you say? Help me feel what you feel, Angela.
Okay, I guess. So, when in that ridiculous scene when Howard makes him, he dresses as a walrus too, and they're to duel to the death.
Yes,
right.
And he has this, he does, where he's talking about how, he's been breaking down this guy's humanity the entire time. He's cut out his tongue, he can't speak, he can only make sounds as a walrus. He's made little steps towards becoming the walrus, eating the fish that he throws at him. You could tell that was a test where he was like, okay, yeah, like he's going along with the process. And at the end, when he does fight him, and he can either just be killed by Howard, or he can just really go into survival mode, and that means becoming full walrus. That sounds ridiculous to say that I'm talking about this. Like, at that moment when he kills Howard, he does go full walrus, and I think that they could have tried to remove him from the suit. What kind of life is that after that? Can you go back to being like a normal functioning member of society after you've mentally made the switch to becoming a walrus? Like, I don't know, probably not. And so, but in the end, when she's talking about that thing with her grandpa about it's good to cry, it's what separates us from the animals. And then in the end, when we see that one tear roll down his face, we see, that there is some of that humanity left. And that's just such a tragic ending to me.
Bad.
it is. It really is.
You like the good, bad. So you like the ending of The Mist.
Yeah.
Right. That's the worst, best ending ever, is what I say. The worst, best ending ever. Because you feel it, you always remember it, but I hate it. Every time we watch it, I don't know if you hear that episode, but we're watching that episode, and it's funny because I was watching it with Bone, and that scene where they almost lose the gun before they drive away, and it lands on the hood, and he goes to grab it. Bone has seen the movie a fucking trillion times, goes, leave the gun, you don't need the gun, like he's trying to talk the guy out of taking the gun. And it makes me laugh. And then
Yes. Oh, he's dying. I love Stephen. The Mist was huge for me because that was the first story I ever read by Stephen King, and I'm a huge Stephen King fan, and that's probably my favorite adaptation. It's a much better ending than the story, and the movie ending was just phenomenal for that one. That was a 5 dicker for me.
But yeah, oh boy, it went deep in it. No, but like I say that like it's like that made me really sad to see him cry because I'm like, oh my God, their son's. That's where I'm like, break this fucker out. He's not gonna. I mean, you can maybe get him some Lieutenant Dan legs, right? You can get him some legs. I was talking to Slopdog about this. We can get him some legs, and because Slopdog was the same way, right? You were like, get this fucker out of there, and
Yes, like in the backyard. Like, oh well, too bad you're in the backyard now. See you later.
Go fuck your mother.
And they didn't even bring him a pizza or something. They just threw him a fish.
See, maybe he still likes real food. Maybe he still likes a nice pasta. You know what I mean? They're like, no, it's just fish only. You know what I mean? And then at least get out there. I don't know. And then, but like I would say like. I don't know. That's I mean, I understand what you're saying, like the meaning, but there is the meaning, and that's what they wanted in the podcast. Like it's just like you see a tear, it rolls to credits, and he like just lives in a sanctuary. And but like I don't know, I just think that like they could have done that. But like yeah, I see both sides, but yeah, I think come on, man, like bring this fucker in the house. I don't know.
Here's the other thing about it too that I think the thing that I find so funny about this movie is how deadly serious they take every aspect like of this movie. Like the acting is really well done, the cinematography is really well done.
Yeah.
They treat this script like it's a hard drama, and in the end, you know, like he's crying. It's like a whole emotional ending, and it's just like
Yes.
at the end of the day, this is a movie about a fucking man turning into a walrus.
Yes!
It's
Such a
They
wild
put so
concept.
much
Give it up
making
to
a
Long.
good movie.
Yeah, dude, Long was great in this movie. The scene where he's crying and the old guy cries with him or starts getting creepy with the itsy bitsy spider, you're like, oh my God, how scary is that? You can't move your arms, you can't move anything. You get this crazy fucker. Dude, I remember just like, I see that, my heart dropped when I see that scene. And I'm like, holy fuck, this guy's Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Not that you didn't think he was Looney Tunes to begin with, but you're like, oh my God, you know? And they kind of let you know he's an act. Like, it still doesn't, I mean, it lightens the load a little bit, but no one deserves being a walrus. But they show you kind of that he was an asshole and he was cheating on her. And you know what I mean? And he was, I mean, it still doesn't make you go walrus, but I mean, like, I'm not like, you should be a walrus, you know what I mean? But like, you know, I bet you a lot of people wouldn't be cheating if they're walruses, you know what I mean? They're like, walrus, I'm not going to be a walrus. And, but no, I'm sorry, go ahead. Yeah,
That's why she.
Well, you wonder like who it is, right? And then you're like, and then when that fucking ham hock comes on the screen and touches her face, you're like, oh, that's the fucking partner. Look at that meaty paw. That's that guy for sure. Dude, they better go light when he, you know, excuse my French. I know there's a lady on the podcast, but excuse my French, but if he goes to, you know, finger town on her, I mean, he better take it easier. Her fucking pussy's gonna look like a walrus. I mean, that fucking meat paw, take it easy, pal. That thing's fucking huge.
Yikes. Wow. You know what scene I love is when Justin Long completely understands that he's fucked, is when he's eating dinner. Well, his hands can't move, so he's not eating dinner. And the other guy, and he starts yelling, and the guy just starts yelling back at him, just like screaming.
That's what I'm saying.
Ah! Like, yeah, that is the point where Justin Long really just understood that he was completely fucked and gave up, I think, at that point.
How do you go through? Yeah. Imagine just sitting there and that, dude, I don't know, man. You're fucked. You just, that's what I'm saying. My heart dropped in that scene. I was like, that is fucking crazy. And he's yelling with them, and you're panning out, and there's like just fucking darkness, just the lights of the house. And you're like, no fucking way, you know? And then if you fucking somehow get your wits about you, how are you going to crawl yourself out of there? God.
Did you guys notice when there's that scene where he kind of comes to and before he realizes his legs are missing and Howard is like polishing a big bone and that's definitely his leg bone. That he's just like
Yep.
right in front.
It's about to go in his
No!
mouth. Yeah, about to go in his mouth.
Yeah, I just thought it was as new as his tusk, but I didn't even fucking think of that. Oh my God, he made his legs became his fucking mouth. Holy fuck. I guess he put, oh my God, in this episode, there's two things, right? Doesn't he say like, he mocks the guy for cutting off his leg? In that video, by the way, when they show the guy cut off his leg, that is some bad CGI.
Yeah.
But like, he's like, oh, and he talks about mocking getting his legs cut off. I never want my legs cut off, right? And then something about putting his foot in his mouth. Literally, the bone of his leg foot is going in his fucking mouth. How crazy is that? I don't know.
No, I've never. That's awesome.
When I got a question: am I just perverse? Maybe my mind just goes there. When we're in the water, what happened?
Can he get boners?
No, I wonder that too. But is a human dick going to be just as good with that thing. I don't know. I think so. Right? He didn't fuck with his boner. I don't know. I thought that anyway. No, but like when he takes him in the water and he pushes his head down, does he make him go down on him? Because he's naked when he gets out.
No. He don't do nothing sexy.
No, you don't do nothing sexy. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that part. Never mind. He don't do nothing sexy.
I don't know. I almost felt like at the end, John, the detective, should have just shot him. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
take him out of his, misery. Like, you got turned into, like, you walk in and the guy you're looking for is turned into a walrus. Like,
We can rehabilitate.
Christ. He's like, hello. And she's like, oh boy. If she had any second thoughts of was she going to stop seeing the other guy and go back to her original boyfriend, right then there, she's like, well, problem solved. I don't know. I would use that term in bed, right? I'm going full walrus, bitch. And she's just like, what? And he's just like, yeah.
Going full walrus. Every time somebody says it, I think of Robert Downey Jr. You never go full walrus. Oh, Jesus. This film, though, it was a doozy. Thank you, Angela. Like, I've been wanting to see this for years. I've gotten such mixed reviews. My wife did not like this film at all. She'd like, oh, don't watch it. Da-da. And maybe that's why I didn't watch it for the longest time. But I had certain friends that just loved this movie, and I was just torn. And it just kind of like on my maybe list forever. And I really liked it. I thought it was good. I'm gonna start my rating. I think that this movie, like I said, started off super dark, had a lot of humor in it. I loved Justin Long and Johnny Depp, and I think everybody did really well. I forgot who played what's his name, Howard, but Howard was psychotic.
I see dead people.
Yeah, no,
wait,
Howard,
no,
yeah,
Michael
Howard
Park.
was just
Michael Park.
Yeah, Michael Park, and he just like the part with the itsy bitsy spider, and he was like itsy bitsy spider.
Oh my god,
that was so creepy and did so well. And this was such out of Kevinsmith's wheelhouse, and he did such a phenomenal job with it. I'm gonna give this 4 dog dicks.
4 dog dicks.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chowder.
I like it, and I like how their podcast. I mean, because we have our podcast, right? But their podcast is called the Nazi Party, but it's a play on words, and like I like it, like when they're like trying to talk about it to the cops, and like he's like, all right, yeah, he's part of it's a Nazi party, and the coast like spell it out, because it's NOTSE, and some people don't see it. I like when they mock him with the combs of the mustaches. And I don't know. I was kind of in the middle of this movie. I thought it was really good. There are parts I really like, parts I didn't like. I don't know. I mean, would I put it on again? I'm not really sure if I would. I enjoyed seeing it. I always wanted to see it. I'm a huge Kevinsmith fan. But I would say I'd give this movie. I think I'm gonna go like right down the middle, man. I give it 3 dog dicks. Slopdog. What do you get this movie? I know you're gonna get this fucking movie because we've talked.
I was like texting Chowder about this, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this freaking movie!" So I didn't like it. I'm with Tony's wife. I didn't like this one. I don't know. I had a hard time with it. I hated his mustache. Anybody else have a hard time with that mustache? I felt like I don't know. He just
didn't like
it. Hey, it's Mr. Mustache.
It was awful. Anyway, but
if that mustache came creeping at you, he would be you're like, no thanks, pal. Get out of here with that flavor saver.
Seriously, we're gonna go turn you into a walrus, buddy.
Yeah.
But do you think like that he was kind of like testing him too, like in the beginning? You know, when he first gets to the house and he's talking to the old man, and the old man's talking to him, but then he acts like a jackass about the penis and all that.
Yeah.
And that's when I wonder if he wasn't decided if he was gonna try to make him a walrus or not. But then once he was like kind of a jackass, he was like, "Yep, walrus it is." Like I wonder if he like sealed his own fate. Does anybody else think that? Like, I don't know. I wonder if
I don't know because he broke the tea out right after he went to the bathroom. Like as soon as he got there, he offered him tea, and he offered him. And then when he came out of the bathroom, he gave him tea.
I don't know. I just wonder. But maybe he would have drugged him anyway, but not gone through with it. Do you know what I mean? Like if he seemed like a decent human being, maybe he would have been like, well, nah. But then when he was like a jackass, he was like, meh, full on walrus. Like, I don't know.
Walrus it is.
Walrus it is.
And I thought it was, and I also thought it was weird that he like left his phone, like he just left his phone on the table. So like when he, when she tried to call him, and then he sees his phone and he tries to like leave her that message and all that. Like I feel like obviously he's done it before, right? Because there's the carcass of the other walrus in the water.
Right.
Like, don't you think the first thing anybody would do if you've seen any movie, anything, where somebody does somebody in, you got to get rid of the phone. You got to get rid of the cell phone. He would just leave it on the table. You know what I mean? I just thought that was odd. But
how does he keep finding these houses too? Right? Like, how does he keep finding a place to live? Is he always in the rich house? Like what was up at the cabin? When he was at the cabin, is that just his cabin house, or is that did he kill someone and then he's in the? Yeah, I don't know.
Like his car, like his rented car is pushed into the water. Like somebody would have had to do that for him. Like, does he have like a person that works for him that helps him with these weird things that he asks him to do? Like. I don't know. Anyway, like, and how does like the flyer get put up at his, at that place, and how does? Anyway, there's too many.
Well, but he's able to walk, right? He's able because he shows that like when he gets up from the wheelchair, he's like, my fucking legs are great, bro. You know what I mean? Like I could run a marathon. Like he gets up, like it shocks him. Remember, he gets up from the table. He's like, what the fuck?
Maybe he does it himself, but because he's an old man, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I didn't love this movie. I'm so sorry, but I didn't love it.
Something about it.
And so I'm gonna give it. You guys are gonna hate me so much. I'm gonna give it one dog tick.
We have the whole spectrum here. That's amazing.
Angela, what do you give this movie?
How many dog dicks?
4 dog dicks, and like the tip is folding out a little, like a quarter.
Just like him in that suit. Just like him in that suit when he went in and out of that suit. I'm like, oh.
It's not quite hard. It's on its way to be. Yeah, I obviously I love this movie. I totally respect everybody's opinion about it. I love how it people love it and hate it. It definitely brings out some sort of emotion in you, and that's what I love about it. So yeah, it's definitely one of my top 5, I think, for sure.
Wow, really?
Oh, dude, that's great.
That's crazy. I love that though. Like, because I loved this. I thought this movie was great. Like, I liked it at first. The second time I watched it, I liked it a little more. I feel like it's one of those movies that the more you watch it, you catch those little foreshadows and all the little niche things through the film. And this is a film I watched it on Netflix, but I'm gonna buy it because I'm gonna watch it a couple times more.
Bones and a full walrus on this
I'm going full walrus on this fucking film.
I'm going to hear you in there making noises sounding like a walrus. You're just beating off to it. I
don't know if I like
a walrus. Fucking in your cum on the wall, just a walrus with your hands. No, anyway, but like, Angela, a serious note, actually. What do you think of From Dusk Till Dawn?
Love it.
Dude, to me, it's like a 10 out of 10 movie. Like, it's like one of my favorite movies ever.
It's 2 different movies. It's the first movie that's about, the 2 guys on the RV, everything. And then the other movie is the vampire bar. And I just love how it completely changes.
Yes,
absolutely.
It's like a 10 out of 10. It's a 5 dog dicker for me. Like it's one of those movies like I love. Like I can watch anytime. It's like awesome. And I remember seeing it when I was younger. And like, of course, Clooney's. I love. You'll be surprised at this. Love the Tarantino fucking character. Fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I also like Ajax from the Warriors, and you know what I mean. Like I got a trend, I guess. But like I like those guys that are cool that always die. And or whatever, but maybe not cool. But anyway, but like it's like a 10 out of 10. It's just like fucking like it's just I don't know. Yeah, it's one of the perfect movies for me. So like I'll that's a movie I can always throw on. But I just wanted your opinion since I know you do horror and stuff, and you don't cut it into 2 movies. You just cut it into that's a rewatcher for you. That's a one you would recommend.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah,
for sure.
Get back on the podcast if you want. And, You're like, I wish I answered no. I want you to go.
So it's a double Justin Long night for you because I know last night you did your live stream or your live watch and and you did Drag Me to Hell, which I checked that. I stopped and checked that out. I love that movie too. That movie's phenomenal.
Oh, so campy. I like it.
It's so good. It's so campy. It's so Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
Was it a good watch?
It's a really good watch. Yeah, it's phenomenal. I saw it in the theater, and I think I bought it on DVD right when it came out. And watched it like 100 times. I love that movie so much.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
God bless America. And what? And what? Bone, any awesome facts about this flick you can hit us up with?
So yeah, we talked a little bit about stuff, but the movie actually only took 15 days to film, which is kind of crazy. Usually films take months and months, and this one only took 15 days. It turned out amazingly well for that. Also, what was it? Most of the film's budget, because the budget was $3 million, most of it was to get Tusk by Fleetwood Mac to be able to use it in this film. So
Jesus, I don't even remember it in this film.
it was like right at
Jesus.
the end. I think it was like towards the end.
Find him.
But yeah, that's what they used most of the budget for.
I think Walker got more money, dude. When he falls to the ground, his head hits that ground pretty hard, man. Like he falls, he fucking clunks out, man. That's good acting. Yeah, whatever.
It only made like 1.9 million, so it was kind of a bust at the box office, but it's got a super cult following and made its money up since. And I think in general, like, there's very mixed reviews about this film, but in general, I think people like it, especially horror fans always really liked this film.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm more of a softie. I like comedy and romantic comedies. Action comedy. I'm a real girl. Fuck me. And so check us out, Tasteless Adjacent. You can check us out, man, on the web. Just search Tasteless Adjacent on YouTube. You're going to find all the Tasteless Adjacent episodes on there. Awesomeness. And on that same YouTube page, if you search long enough, you can find some old Moist Chicken tracks. That's me when I was a young lad in a band. Very Bloodhound Gang-ish music. You can check some sketches on there. I do have a new sketch that's actually complete, but I'm going to wait because I'm going through something, and I don't want it to count against me because it's a rough sketch. So God bless America. Bonus subject, you know what I'm talking about. And I can't put it out yet. But anyway, YouTube, search Tasteless Adjacent. Personally, you can find me on Instagram and the X at P When I Poo. And Bone, where can they find Tasteless Adjacent elsewhere in the world?
Well, you can check us out on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. Just check us out, leave us a meme or something, and say hey. You can also check us out on Audible, Spotify if you're looking for audio only, and Apple Podcasts. So, and if there's a platform that you listen to and we're not on it, let us know, and we'll try to get on it. Slopdog?
As always, don't be afraid to leave us your comments, your thoughts, how many dog dicks you'd give a movie. Did you love this movie? Did you hate this movie? What you think of us? We're happy to read, good or bad, so don't be afraid to reach out.
All right. Angela, do you want to plug anything?
Sure. I have a YouTube channel called Angela Does Horror, and I do horror games on Twitch. Angela Does Horror Games. So thank you guys. This was really fun.
Nice. This was super fun.
Check her out.
Thank you so much.
If you got any fucking problems with Angela, you got a fucking problem with me. You hear that? We don't fucking play. Canada don't play. I'm sorry. We just wanted to say other guys.
Yeah, this was super fun. Thank you so much for coming on. What games are you playing on Twitch, by the way?
Right now, so I'm brand new to everything. So I'm playing Killer Frequency, which is like an 80s horror games. It's like a point and click kind of thing where you're trying to catch this killer. You're taking 911 calls as a radio DJ. So it's pretty cool. And then next, I'm going to try to kind of like work my way up to some Silent Hill stuff with like Amnesia and maybe some Soma, stuff like that.
Are you good at gaming? Or would you say you're average, good, or because I fucking stink? So like I could never play a game like that because people would be like, "You're never getting past round one, bro." Like I mean, where are we going, man?
Yeah, well, I fucking suck, but I'm just trying to like learn and get better as I go. So we'll see. I'm just gonna kind of like keep leveling up a little bit, maybe. I started with super easy stuff.
Did you see? Have you played or seen my son turned me onto it. There's a movie coming out. It's called The Iron Lung. It's kind of like a press and stop kind of a game that Mark Peeler, I don't know his name. I'm not big on the.
Yeah.
Yes, and like it's like you got to fight. So they made a movie of it. So it's coming out the end of this month, and we're gonna go see it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like that game? You can play that game.
I do know what you're talking about.
That's kind of the
Yeah,
same
okay,
thing where you touch and and it's just like you got to go so many meters and whatever, and then they made a movie of it, and but yeah, that might too, but I didn't know you knew that movie too. So
Have you ever seen that they're putting out a new Halloween game soon with Michael Myers?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
There was a Texas Chainsaw game. I want to play all of these.
I know. I want to play that one too. I haven't played it. I played Friday the 13th for a while when it was out, but it was it was super fun if you played with friends. But if you got a bunch of randos to play with you, it just, I don't know. People always try to ruin your fun. That's their fun.
Yeah, I haven't got anybody else in on this party yet, so I'm sure when I do, I'll have to figure out all of that because, I don't know.
I think it's fun if you're playing with buddies. Like if you're playing with buddies and you say, your mother's a whore, you know it's in fun and in love, but like you don't want some stranger saying that to you because you're like, well, what a fucking asshole. I mean, you don't know my mother, you know what I mean? And at least if your friend knows your mother, you know what I mean? Like it's meant with love because it's from a friend.
You haven't played a group video game with randos until an 8-year-old told you that they want to like rape your mother. Just like, where's your parents? Jesus.
And I'd be like, and let's be honest, with that 8-year-old dick, you ain't raping nobody. How about that, you fucking little dick bastard?
Bounce G.I. Joe off of it.
All right.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, Chowder.
That's a horrible way to end. Anyway.
You want to wind us out?
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for checking us out. We got we'll see you guys next week and get some more guests coming up the pike. Good, bad, the ugly. Fuck it, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm on NyQuil. God bless you. So say it to Shepherd. So say it to Flock. Good night, folks.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
What are you, some kind of dog dick? Dick.
Fleetwood Mac song. They seem like they got big bushes.
Nice.
Right?
They do. I mean, you're not wrong. I think if anybody has a big bush, they probably do.
Right. Holiday
Okay.
Road. Don't say that you love me, Tusk Tusk.
I think that was excellent. I love that.
Just say that you love me. Tusk.
Tusk. All right, let's do this.
It might be a shambles.
Might be. Fucking guarantee it's going to be a shambles.
So